Kabaddi season is about to start and excitement is in the air. What are your thoughts on this?
I guess a lot of fans would be looking forward to it. Of course, let's put it in a very different perspective. I have diverse thoughts on it. I'm not too excited by the sport. You know, Kabaddi used to play it in school, you must have played, we all would have played. But somehow, for me, sport is that expands boundaries. Is Kabaddi going to do that? Fine, you can always say, and everybody can say, well, I think you're talking too soon, it's just started. But Kabaddi has been there for years. I mean, we've been winning the Asian gold since the Asian Games Kabaddi started. We've never lost. I mean, there have been close matches. I watched one in the last Asian Games in Korea where Iran almost beat us. But if the league is happening, I think I would love to see a pro Kabaddi or rather a Kabaddi league which is completely national in its format at the sub-junior level. Then you're increasing the footprint of the sport.
But very frankly, this last season of the Pro Kabaddi League, they got about, I think, 435 million people watched it, second only to the IPL. Isn't that great for the sport?
It is fantastic for the sport. Do we have any breakup? I mean, those kind of views are coming from which centers, which cities? Let's assume Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta is giving the maximum kind of views. So, is Kabaddi going to increase in these centers? I seriously doubt it.
Probably not. It's going to be Punjab, Haryana, maybe the middle of the south.
Just to take off on an example, I mean, if you really go into the interiors of Haryana, you see 5,000, 10,000 crowds coming for local Kabaddi matches, which is fantastic. And that is where this league is going to have an impact, not on the main cities. I don't really think Delhi is going to suddenly take up playing Kabaddi.
Right. So, perhaps the kind of money which is going in, you're saying that should go into the sub-juniors or regional sports?
I think if you're starting a league, whoever is, behind it or backing it up in terms of the sponsors, across the world you see leagues are only successful beyond a point when the base is very solid. You have a fantastic Pro Kabaddi League, agreed. You have movie stars coming and promoting it. It's superb. You have a lot of people talking about it. But is it going to go on for long? Are we expanding our boundaries? We have Pakistan who plays Kabaddi, we have Bangladesh who plays Kabaddi, we have Nepal and we have India and Iran of course.
But how is this any different from cricket where there are only 10 test playing nations and we take a lot of pride in coming in the top 10 at all times?
As a sports fan, as a hardcore sports fan, I would love to see India go beyond the 6-nation theory and the 7-nation theory. I think we really need to move into an area where a sport is being played by at least 60 to 70 or 80 countries. Fine. Rugby, you can always argue, is not being played by 60 countries. But at the same time, rugby is being promoted. I think in the next 5 years, you need to promote Kabaddi to a sub-junior level where even a Delhi boy from an elite school would want to say, I'm part of my Kabaddi team. If that is going to happen, Kabaddi is going places.